Hello guys, welcome to my channel, Just Keep Swimming, 1111. So I'm going to jump in now and do the zodiac sign of Aries for March of 2020. What a mess. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. Gosh, I feel like a rookie trying to shuffle here. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what's happening for the sign of Aries for the March month and love. Let's look into your emotions, your spirituality, all that good stuff, okay? Hi, everybody. So if you don't know if you're an Aries, please check your Vedic also. If you are, let's see, what was it? If you're a Taurus in tropical Western zodiac signs, you would most likely be an Aries in Vedic, okay? And if you are a Aries in either, that would definitely still match for you. You would just be a Pisces if you're an Aries in tropical Western, you would be a Pisces in Vedic, okay? Sorry guys, it's literally like almost midnight over here. I'm a little tired, just a little, not a lot, okay? So Aries, what's going on in as far as your mental space? What's been on Aries' mind? Okay. All right, and I'm going to go ahead and do this different this month. I want to see what's going on in the mind of your lover also. What's going on in the mind of Aries' lover? Okay. What's going on in Aries' emotions and spirituality? Let's do emotions and spirituality. Aries emotions. Okay, there's two of them for your emotions. What's going on with your lover's emotions? What's going on with your lover? Okay. And what's going on with your spirituality? Let's do that. And what's going on with your lover's spirituality? All right, and what's going on with your health? What's going on with the sign of Aries' health? Okay, and what's going on with your lover's health? The sign of Aries' lover's health. There's three of them, so I'm just going to go ahead and take them for your lover's health, okay? Let's move these aside. All right, and what's going on as far as your career? What's going on in Aries' career? The sign of Aries' career. Okay. And what's going on with your lover's career? What's going on with Aries' lover's career? Job. Aries' lover's career. What's going on there? Okay. And what is the underall energy for the sign of Aries, March of 2020? So we have the Three of Swords in reverse. Not a big fan of it in reverse, but there's different ways you can look at it. Mostly it's just a struggle to heal old wounds. You could also be suffering, like I, from anxiety, heart palpitations, heartaches, broken heart. Overall, just an ache in your chest, an ache in your heart, whether it's emotional or physical. Aries, you are feeling it. You're feeling it very deeply. It's been difficult for you to heal. But the only thing I like about this card in reverse is the swords will start to fall out. They will start to fall out, okay? This is probably an old wound. It just feels still very fresh. You could also be dealing with a third-party situation, which has not cleared up yet. And so you're still kind of suffering with the emotions attached to that. And that's the underall energy for Aries. Let's go ahead and look into your mental space. The mental space for Aries is the Chariot. I love that. So you're moving forward. Your mind is clear. You're quickly thinking. You are very well balanced. Your mind is in a very good spot, very good position. I just see a lot of balance, mentally, clarity, as far as organization goes, organizing your life, organizing your home, organizing your emotions and your thoughts and your business. You're really taking charge and taking lead, quickly moving forward. For some Aries, your vehicle, your car may also be on your mind. Maybe you're thinking you need a new car. Maybe you're thinking you need to service your vehicle. Maybe you're thinking something could be wrong with your vehicle and you're trying to make sure that your vehicle is going to last longer. But you might have some kind of, your vehicle on your mind, okay? That could be an area of concern. Also, travel could be a concern for you, okay? So you might be thinking about some kind of travel coming up soon, where you're considering making plans for a very soon form of travel. This could be a weekend, it could be a week. Okay, heck, it could be a month, but you are thinking about it. You're thinking about the future. And so you're thinking about movement in your life also. This is an emotional balance as for me because it's the sign of Cancer. Okay, and Cancerians are all about the emotions. Their life revolves around their emotions. So I think that your mind is heavily on meditation, clearing of your chakras, balancing out any old wounds, taking care of your mental space as far as lingering memories that may be weighing you down, trying to just declutter and clear that out, okay? I also feel you think that there may be someone that is on their way to you. Could be a sign of a Cancerian on their way to you. You're hoping that you guys can move forward on this. You're hoping that you and your twin or your soulmate can move forward together from this point on. You might also be thinking about a trip, like to the dentist, to the doctor, to a court, something like that, which is kind of making you feel a little bit nervous, but you know it's coming, and you're going to take charge and take lead of this. This is a very victorious energy. You are the winner. You are the victor. You are the confident one. So you are thinking very confidently about whatever you're going to run into. And Aries, I'm not surprised that you're thinking confidently because Aries, your sign is the sign of confidence. Your sign is the sign of action. Your sign represents new beginnings, taking a leap of faith, being fearless, and owning up to your own mistakes, your own responsibilities, and taking care of them as properly and as responsibly as possible. So Aries, you are the one that takes responsibility and takes the lead. I also see that you might be taking a leadership role very soon, and you may be conducting some kind of a class or seminar or webinar or something come July, okay? July or August, you may be conducting some kind of a class where you may be a leader, or you just might start some kind of a mission, okay? You might start something where others get interested into it because of you. Now, what's going on with your person mentally? Wow. Ace of Cups. Your person mentally is extremely emotional. Ironically, you guys are both Cancerian energy here, which is about home and hearth. You're both thinking very deeply about children, about marriage, about family, about home, okay, about love, romance. And your person is thinking of a new beginning with you. Hopefully a very emotionally balanced, loving new beginning. This is a beautiful chalice. It's the Holy Grail. The water is overflowing. It's an endless reserve of love. It's unconditional. It's beautiful. It's nurturing, and it's healing. Okay? So I do think your person is thinking very heavily on a new emotional start with you where you guys can feel loved, where you both feel appreciated, and where you both can maybe open up the idea of a new relationship. Okay, this is a rejuvenation of a relationship or a new relationship altogether, but your person is thinking about a new relationship or the rejuvenation of a relationship with you in regards to you. And I like that you guys are both in the same state of mind, which is moving forward into new beginnings. And coming into the month of April, you know, in Western astrology, there you go. That's your energy, Aries. In Vedic astrology, it would be the month of May where all this starts happening. So you guys could be having a new beginning here around those times. All right, so let's look into your emotions and feelings about things. You got 2 cards. Okay, so you got the 4 of Cups and the 5 of Swords. Oops. This is, I'm extremely unhappy with a rejection. You feel like there's been competition and somebody has rejected you. For somebody else, you've been betrayed. You have felt like you've been backstabbed in some way. You feel wronged. You also feel taken advantage of and underappreciated. You feel like this person that you're really emotional about doesn't see you for your worth or your value. You feel very angry, very, very angry and hurt that you've been put through some kind of suffering with this person because you've done everything you could and you've tried every opportunity to fight for this love. And the more you fight for this love, the more you feel like you've been rejected, the more you feel like you have to fight for your place, and the more you feel like you have to fight someone else. Maybe it's a third-party situation. But you're like, I'm tired of fighting. I'm very exhausted, and I'm not interested anymore in continuing to fight for you. I want you to fight for me. Okay? And so that's how you're feeling. Let's see how your partner's feeling about you, Aries. Page of Swords in reverse. Your person's been holding back from you. Been. And your person doesn't quite want to hold back from you anymore. However, your person also feels defensive, aggressive. Your person feels like he or she has the need to lie to you. They feel like they must lie to you for some kind of protection. They don't even have all the information. They don't even understand the entire situation, yet they feel before they even begin, they have to start telling lies and misleading you or misleading people. Very defensive, very rude kind of energy, but your person feels like they have to be that way with you. I don't know why. I don't know why. I feel like if there is a third-party situation, there could be a child involved. Not very often in tarot cards do you see a little boy. They're either struggling because of their inner child, or you are, or there's a little boy involved. There could be a little boy in your life that was rejected, okay? Or maybe you were rejected as a little boy, okay? But there's definitely a little masculine child somewhere here that feels attacked and rejected. And then there's somebody here that is constantly telling lies about the situation. And I can't really tell you how comfortable I feel with that Page of Swords. Hi, basketball fan, my love. In reverse. Let's just take a look. I want to see what that is in reverse. Okay. The book says it's about tension, rash actions, using physical force when it is necessary. So let's just say your person feels tense. Your person feels tense and like your person has to make quick decisions with you. They're walking on eggshells and They can be violent. This person may be violent with other people. I don't really want to say they're violent with you, but with the Five of Swords, I feel like you guys have some very strong animosity between you guys, like very strong tensions. It's like such a strong tension, you can cut it with a knife. You know what I mean. Let's go ahead and continue. So this is what you're going through spiritually. Okay, what is the spiritual energy with you, Aries? We have the Death card. So you've had a spiritual death and a spiritual rebirth. You were believing in something spiritually. Whatever that was. It could have been a religion. It could have been a belief. It could have been a prayer. It could have been an affirmation. It could have been a ritual or a spell. It could have been something. But it was very important to you. It was very, very close to your heart. Scorpio energy is deep, deep, deep emotional connection. And now you've gone through some huge transformation, which is a death, a spiritual death. You've lost or given up some belief. Okay, it's gone. It's gone for good, and it's transformed into a new energy. You may have changed your belief systems. You may have changed the way you see things spiritually. Whatever it is, you've decided to go ahead and have a rebirth. You've put something to rest. Whatever belief you had spiritually, could have been a soulmate journey, a twin flame journey, whatever it was, you put it to rest. Are you okay? I'm concerned. Matthew's been coughing. And he was around my brother yesterday. I feel so bad. He was around them in their basement. Oh my God. I really hope he's going to be okay. I gave him a bath. I gave him soup. I gave him elderberry, little vitamin pills, vitamin C, everything. So I hope that he's going to be all right. I'll do anything for that guy. Anything. Okay. Let's go ahead and see how your person feels spiritually. I have the Eight of Swords in reverse. Why is your person having so many reversals? Oh, whatever. This is consistently worrying. I'm also feeling like your person is thinking consistently about a spiritual lesson that they turn their back on. I feel like you may have brought something up to them, like meditation or gemstones, healing, Reiki, tarot cards. I feel like you brought something up to them and they turn their back on it. So I really wonder if they're not strong enough to keep fighting their purpose. I almost feel like they're just not strong enough. The spirit is going to continuously knock on your person's door and say, hey, you need to wake up and pay attention to something here. This has weight, this has value, and I'm not going to let you sleep or rest or have peace of mind until you stop turning your back on this and you look at me and you pay attention. And look how much my candle is flickering. That is so weird. Oh, now it just stopped. As soon as I told it to, it's like, no, I'm not, just kidding. No, there it goes again. That is just so weird. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and read this Eight of Swords in reverse too, so you guys can kind of get a better picture, and me too, because this is not a new deck, but certainly a newer perspective than I'm used to. It's not traditional tarot. But in reverse it says, feeling completely helpless, which, you know, spiritually, your person feels helpless. Overwhelmed, mild situational depression, leaving a coven out of fear of the unknown. What I really feel more so than anything is your person feels helpless against karma, and that's really what I feel. Karma and spiritual path is not letting your person rest. And your person is definitely overwhelmed about, oh boy, How do I keep combating this spiritual journey? How do I keep getting away from these spiritual thoughts? I'm trying to avoid it, but I can't, and they feel extremely helpless. Mostly, I feel like there's a lot of karma involved here. It's kind of the energy I'm picking up on. But let's see how this affects your health, okay? Your health is another Scorpio energy. Interesting. Okay. And so we have King of Cups. This is in charge of your emotions. Your health is very positive. You're very, very in control right now, but you're also very, very emotional. And this may affect your health in specific ways. Anxiety could lead to depression, could be really overly emotional. And when people are overly emotional, as far as their health goes, it makes you sleep more, it makes you dream more, it makes you feel a little bit more uneasy, like the ground underneath you isn't very stable. I am picking up on some dizziness for the sign of Aries. Dizziness, nausea. I do get the feeling that you might feel bloated at times, a little bit like you're holding too much water weight, a little too much water retention. Maybe you feel like you need to cut out the salt here. And what I mean by that is maybe your fingers feel swollen. Maybe your feet are feeling swollen, okay? And you're feeling like a little overwhelmed here. So that could also be affecting your health. I am feeling like there may be some arthritis involved, where you could be experiencing some swelling around your joints, okay? And that might be something you're concerned about or looking into. And I think on your father's side is where a lot of this probably came in from. It's paternal. There's, your father or your father's parents or your father's parents' parents. But there is something going on here with a paternal medical situation that you might be concerned about. A few of you guys might be worried about diabetes. I don't think it's happened yet, but I think you might get your blood drawn recently or in the near future just to get that checked out and just to make sure that everything is okay with you, okay? And a lot of this, I am feeling like it could be ascension symptoms for you. A lot of it, not all of it, but a lot of it, okay? Let's go ahead and see how your person's health looks. A little concerned because your person got 3 cards. And we have the Empress. Mother energy, lots of strong healing. Your person is recovering. Okay, your person might be recovering after giving birth. Your person might be and this is just for some people, but maybe a little bit wide around the midsection. Okay, male or female. Maybe they've gained a little weight there in the midsection. Okay, especially if it's a male. They may have just gotten a little bit of weight gain there in the abdomen. Okay, because the Empress is pregnant. And then as far as health for an Aries lover, if you're an Aries and you have your lover might be pregnant, okay, and ready to give birth soon, or just recovering after an afterbirth, okay, like a post birth. But I do think your person is getting well. Then I had the High Priestess come up. So there could have been a secret pregnancy. Sometimes people, didn't know they were pregnant, and then all of a sudden they find out they're pregnant. There could be a surprise, okay? Your lover could be surprised. This could also be the energy of healing from a secret pregnancy a long time ago, okay? And they're recovering, okay? This is kind of like I'm recovering from an emotional attachment to a child that may no longer be with you. This could be like where they gave the baby away for adoption, secret adoption, or something like that, and they're recovering over that. But anyways, even if it's a male, I see your person is doing some very deep healing, and they might be dealing with some, God, I keep feeling secret. They keep telling me there's something secret about their health, male or female. I feel a lot of male energy here with the Ace of Wands. Okay, this is going to be for someone specifically. There is a male lover for the Aries where they are secretly going to a doctor or a health professional about, and you know the phallus with the Ace of Wands, this would be a male who might be suffering from some kind of, I don't want to say impotency, and you know what I mean, where they can't get it up. What is the word? Impotency? Impotency? Whatever. They might be struggling with some issues there. Okay, this is for Aries. This is for your lover. Okay, impotent. Thank you. Yeah, but impotency. Your person may be suffering from that and maybe getting some kind of attention with that. They might be secretly looking at some natural, holistic ways to deal with it. Now, I told you that's someone specifically. That's not going to be for everybody. And obviously that's for an older gentleman because the Empress is an older person. So this would be an older person. It certainly wouldn't be someone in their 20s, 30s, or 40s, or 50s. This would be somebody a little bit older, okay? So that's going to be for someone specific. Another message for the Aries lover for their health is they may be also suffering from something on their mother's side. Okay, we have the mother, the Empress, and the High Priestess. And it has something to do with the skin. I'm feeling like there's red bumps on the skin. Could be some eczema. It could also just, I don't know if it's an allergic reaction or some kind of something, but they may be suffering from some kind of a skin thing that was from their mother. I do feel that could be happening. Let me channel here, your person's health. Your person, for a lot of other people, that would be a majority. I think your person is finally recovering from bad health as far as depression, mental depression, anger related, maybe even some bipolar energy here. And your person is healing and getting rid of any of those problems. Okay? I think your person is finally coming out of a mental depression. And I think it could have been about a child or a mother situation. And I think your person was very, very depressed for some time about this. This could be a baby's mother. This could be their mother. This could be you and your child that they share, that they've been separated from. Whatever it is, your person was suffering from some emotional, mental depression here. And I do think that they're finally getting clear of that. They're making sense of that, and they're coming to their senses. And there's going to be a brand new beginning. And I do see some changes this week with them, with their health on the rise to a good place. So their health is moving up and out, and they're coming out of a depression is what I'm hearing, okay? And that's what's going on with your person's health. Let's go ahead and look into your careers. Let's see what's going on with Aries career. We have strength. I love it. Leo energy. Your career, you're in charge of your career. You have a handle on it. You've got a very good, strong grip on your career. It's not going anywhere. It's very stable. It's very strong. I feel like this is where you need to be. A lot of you might have a Venus energy involved here, where there's a lot of wealth coming in towards you. Okay, a lot of wealth, a lot of prosperity, a lot of abundance, especially if you have a Venus Leo. If you have a Saturn in the sign of Leo, this could also be a very abundant time for you. I feel like you went through a very difficult period in your career and you had to get a handle of it. You had to get some organization. You had to be strong. You had to get control of the people you worked with, or you had to get control of how your business was operating, and you had to make more sense of it. So you're finally getting it together, you're getting it organized, and you're getting control of it. It no longer has control over you. You have control over it. For a lot of you guys, you may have been suffering from a job that took the life out of you, where you felt like you were working to work, not working to live. And you were just living to go to your job, and now you're changing that aspect. You have decided to live. You've made a big change for yourself. And there's peace. There's peace at work. There's peace in your career. There may have also been a hard time with money. And I see you coming out of that. You're finally going to get over a very hard period where money may have been a struggle for you. Okay? And that's what I see happening with Aries' career. Let's see what's going on with your lover's career. I have the High Priest in reverse. Okay? And so I have to say, disorder, disorganization, irresponsible. Your person is not handling work well. They are not getting along with the people they work with. There is discord at their job with the people around them. They do not believe, or how do you say, like, find passion at their job. It's passionless, and they just don't have faith that that's where they want to be. I also feel they feel extremely controlled and manipulated at their job. They feel like their job is in control of them. Okay? So quite the opposite of what you're experiencing. You're experiencing a lot of good stuff going on here for your job, but your person is experiencing quite the opposite. It's a complete lack of control. Yeah, I want to read more into that real quick. Okay. So when this card appears in a reading, there are questions that need to be answered, right? So when it's reversed, it's receiving unreliable or unsuitable advice, making a hasty or poor decision, also expecting others to make decisions for you. I don't like that for his or her career. So here they are expecting someone else to make their decisions for them, to have control of their life, their job. They're not speaking up for themselves. Your person is not speaking up for what they want at this job. They're making quick, hasty decisions like covering for people, working too much, working too late, without speaking up and saying it's too much for me, it's too difficult. They're also mixing pleasure with work, which means they're getting bad advice from someone at their job. They may be talking to people at work, like friends, asking for advice about life and things like that, and they shouldn't. These are colleagues, co-workers. They're not friends. They're not people that know your life inside and out, and you shouldn't ask them for advice. Okay, so I think this person is definitely getting advice from people at work, and they shouldn't. And this person is mixing business with pleasure as far as maybe hanging out with people after work. Okay, and this person feels extremely taken advantage of at their job. So that's really what I see going on for you guys as far as your mental, emotional, spiritual, physical, and work life. Okay. Let's go ahead and get some more details and, correspondence to the both of you. What is happening? What is the underlined energy with the both of you? What is the underlined energy? Like, what are you guys really dealing with together? Together as a team, you and your person. What's going on? So I have mirror, mirroring each other, self-image, relationships reflect our wounds. Okay, that's one sentence. Relationships reflect our wounds, and introspection. So that's the first card. So you and your person are 100% very alike, but it's kind of opposites, you know, where you're striving, they're struggling. You know what I mean? And where they think they're moving forward, you're having a difficult time. So that's the mirroring, okay? But mostly it's the biggest word that sticks out to me is relationships that reflect our wounds. And so between you guys, this relationship does reflect your inner wounds, which has a lot to do with your healing and your past and your inner child and things of that nature. The next card that came out was the Sword and the Rose, which speaks of clarity, truth, revelation, solidarity, force, honor, protection, and power. And so there's a lot of revelations being made honest and truthful to you guys. You're starting to see the truth. Your person is starting to see the truth. You're both realizing there's more to our story than meets the eye, okay? The underlined energy is not today. Not dealing with the hurt, avoiding a conversation, a call, or a text, or a person. This is also a abuse of boundaries or lack thereof boundaries, and still angry. Okay, so someone here is still angry. There's very difficult boundaries. I get the sense there could be some blocking. Okay, there could be some blocking. There could be some third-party energy going on. I just feel like there's some very unhealthy boundaries that have been abused here. I feel like this person got taken advantage of, or you got taken advantage of by each other. And I feel like you guys are blocking each other from any more hurt, any further confusion, any further frustration. I do see a new beginning for this person, you know, health-wise. So this is a fresh new start of getting out of that depression I mentioned. And I think this person struggled with you because they were depressed. And I think this person really had a hard time dealing with your relationship in the midst of their depression. So it just made it even more difficult for you guys. Let's get some more energy for Aries. What's between Aries and their lover? What's between Aries and their lover? Self-image. Okay. Taking those masks off. It says beauty products, social media can offer short-term boosts of self-image. But the only true thing that really shows you in your best light is your personality. A person's attitude towards life is reflected on their face. Ugly feelings like hatred and bitterness show themselves on their faces of those who hold those feelings, while the person who radiates love and kindness is a beautiful sight, no matter what their physical profile. So the way your person is projecting themselves is really, they can't hide. You know, there's that saying, I don't know, but sometimes people just can't hide what's going on inside them based on their face. My mom is one of them. Maybe I'm one of them. I heard I am. I don't know. I don't think so. I think I'm a pretty good faker. But there are some people who just can't hide their feelings. Okay? It's like what you see is what you get. If I'm angry, you'll know it because you'll see it on my face. If I'm happy and in love, you'll know that as well because you'll see it in my eyes. You'll see it in my face. So someone here just can't hide their emotions. Okay? Because you'll see it. You'll know. Maybe they've been hiding from you because they're afraid that you would see flat out what's going on with them because they can't hide it. They just can't hide it anymore. There's also a self-image issue between you and this person. Like somebody feels insecure. Somebody feels worried about the situation. I don't know why. I don't know why they feel worried, but they do. What does your person want to tell you about this sword in the rose, the clarity, the truth, the revelation, and avoiding this conversation? Like, what do they want to tell you about this? Being still angry or the sword in the rose? What does your person want to say? What does your person want to say? Okay, well, that's a start. The first thing is remorse. Your person feels bad. Okay, they feel bad, and that's the clarity, that's the truth, that's the revelation. They're finally seeing that you guys had a relationship which reflected some wounds and they needed healing, and it's not your fault. It's not their fault. Your person wants to know that, you know, there's going to be some forgiveness in the future. Are you willing to forgive them? Okay, and your person is very defensive, but mostly because this person is hurt. And so your person is avoiding this communication with you, not necessarily because they don't want to talk to you or because they don't have any more feelings for you, but because they don't know how to react around you, because they feel really bad and they would much rather have this defensive energy where they act like, oh, I'm fine, I don't need anything, when the truth is you're going to see it flat on their face. Maybe they're going to start tearing up. They can't hide the tears. Maybe you're going to start seeing the frustration on their face. Whatever it is, you're going to be able to see straight through them, and that makes them a little bit uneasy. The next card is let it go, okay? And this is the truth with the sword and the rose, the revelation, the clarity. This is also the defensiveness, avoiding the conversation, boundaries, still angry, you know, not dealing with the hurt. They need to let this go. Whatever grudge, whatever argument, whatever situation you guys went through, they either want you to let it go or they want to let it go. But there is this aura around you guys of, can we just get over it now? Are we done with the anger? And are we done with the bitterness? I hope we're just done. And that's kind of what they're feeling. Then we have karma is hitting me hard right now. And that's also a little bit of this clarity that's coming through to them, is that they're their own karma. You know, you reap what you sow seeds, things happen. Okay, and they are definitely experiencing a very difficult, hard-hitting karmic energy. And they're realizing that they're getting what they deserve. Okay, they are getting what they deserve. And they have an issue about it. And a lot of it is embarrassment. You know, remorse comes along with embarrassment. And they're absolutely embarrassed and ashamed of some kind of painful karmic rejection that went on between you guys. And if I just don't separate the energies like I did earlier with mental, emotional, blah, 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 if I just look at the cards that I have pulled out for Aries right now, I see that you're moving forward. Even though you're suffering and pain through this rejection, you're moving forward knowing that you have to let this relationship go. And you're trying to take control of your emotions and not let it take control over you. So you're being the stronger person with strength. You're just trying to take this head on as you normally do, Aries, as the ram. The one that rams through problems, charges through, finds solutions, and gets the job done, no matter how hard it is. And that's really what I see happening for you overall. And for your person, I see that they really want a new beginning, but they're lying to you about this. With the Page of Swords in reverse, Eight of Swords in reverse, they're trying not to think about the emotions between you and this person. Okay, they're trying to avoid contact and the conversation about these feelings. They're brushing it under the rug and they are running away from it. They do not want to acknowledge that you and this person experienced true love and a real soulmate connection, a real spiritual connection, and they really just don't want to acknowledge that. Your person is going to be going through a new beginning with the two aces, Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands. Your person is having a passionate, fresh start, in regards to their heart and their emotions with you. And if I just look at this, how I did for you, just overall, the Empress represents healing, restoration, and so does the Ace of Cups. And then you have the High Priestess, and she represents a deep knowing. Like this person knows in their heart, heart of hearts, that you guys deserve a transformation and a new beginning with this Ace of Wands. Yet, they're struggling to offer you commitment. They're giving you a hard time as far as giving you their word that they're going to be there eternally, that they're going to be there to support you through this, that they're going to always be there and not turn their back on you again. This person is really going through it, and karma is going to keep spanking them until they realize that part of being sorry is fixing this, doing the right thing with the High Priest, and never letting it come out in a bad way again. They need to know that. Now, before I jump into the extended, because in the extended, I want to look into what karma is hitting your person hard. Okay? I want to see what March has to bring towards you financially. You know, how much money and profit can you see? Are you going to see some growth there? I also want to see if this situation is going to change or not. This love rejection, okay? I want to see also what your transformation is about, Aries, okay? And we're going to look into that in the extended. But for right now, before I jump into that, I do want to get an overall feeling for Aries before I leave, which can give you some peace from Spirit. So we're going to use my oracles. We're going to use the Spirit Speaks oracles and just see what Spirit has to say about your situation, Aries. Spirit, what do you want to tell Aries about their life for March of 2020? What do you want to tell Aries? Okay. Fairy tale. Nothing's wrong with dreaming. Spirit's communicating with you in your dreams. Big time. Spirit's giving you a vision about what your future could look like. Spirit's also letting you know that an apology is coming. And Spirit wants you to know, keep manifesting, keep imagining what you want. Nothing's wrong with that. Keep hoping for more. Never lose hope, never lose faith. Keep dreaming in some beautiful outcomes with the fairy tale card. Thank you so much, basketball fan. And this is in Ireland. Basketball fan, is this called a sheep's tail, or what is this called? A sheep's egg? I think it was called a sheep's egg in Ireland. These little cute little fuzzy flower thingies. They're so cute there. But anyways, Spirit wants you to know that if you want to keep dreaming about a future with this person, if you want to keep dreaming about a happy ending, even though it seems unrealistic, nothing's wrong with that. It looks like a bog cotton. Yeah, that's probably what it is. And so it's very gentle. Okay, Spirit wants you to just keep believing and don't lose faith, don't lose hope in the situation. The bottom of the deck, which is something you don't see happening, is the number 11. And it is standing out. You're standing out, Aries, unlike anyone and anything else. You're standing out. You're unique. You're special. You stand out in the crowd. You stand apart from this person's lovers. You are the one. You are the unique one. You are the one that is different. You are the one that stands apart from anyone they've ever known. You are the one that remains in their mind and in their heart. You stand out from the rest. You're not just in a group of exes or a group of people that they've known, or you don't just fall into some major collective energy. You stand apart. You are very unique and you are a strong individual. And Spirit wants you to know that you're noticed by Spirit, your energy, your leadership qualities, the power you resonate just oracally. Spirit wants you to know that you're different. You're not like the rest. And you're going to get a unique ending. You're going to get a unique outcome for the situation. It's not going to be like anybody else. So don't put yourself into a major collective, because you're very different. And Spirit wants you to know that your person thinks special of you. Like you're the one that got away, or you're the one that always stays in their heart. But Spirit really wants you to know to keep dreaming. And I really think there is some special energy that happens in your dreams. I don't know if you're aware of it or not, but it is special, and it does come up in your dreams. And maybe you've been having a lot of dreams lately, but they mean something. They're very special. Spirit, can you tell me what Aries dreams mean? All these dreams that Aries may be having. So traveling lightly, simplify your life. So this is about letting go. Spirit wants you to know that the reason you're having these dreams with your person or people from your past, I'm hearing you might be dreaming of exes or people that are dead, people that are passed on, people that you grew up with, people that you were with at one time of your life and they're no longer there. There's a strong connection, and there's lessons that were learned from these people. They were karmic soulmates. Whoever these people that passed, they were here to help you learn and grow. And there are messages coming through from them if you're dreaming of past loved ones. And also if you're dreaming of a new future, just with situations in general, work related, family related. Spirit wants you to know that it's about unloading. And a lot of the reason you're having these dreams is to unload your emotions, unload your pent-up, built-up energies. Because you've been traveling with a very heavy burden, like the 10 of Wands. Okay? And you're unloading now. And a lot of your dreams are just downloads, but also unloading spiritually, emotionally, mentally, physically, all of the above. And so I'm going to read that to you, and we'll just call it quits, and I'll go jump into your extended. And if you guys are interested in purchasing the extendeds, they're only $99. You can see all of my videos for all of my videos for all time when you pay. So they are timeless, they are endless, they have different titles. You can go in there and see things from last summer to now. There's a plethora of videos to choose from. You can, of course, just stay on track and choose the month of March, or, February that just passed, whatever. But you are also welcome to look at everything else that's there. So if you are interested in the extendeds, please go there. All right, let's go ahead and get traveling lightly. Okay. So release what doesn't support you. A busy life and the accumulation of more than you need. It creates static. Clear internal and external clutter. Do what matters. And release the rest and find peace, grace, and stillness. Simplify your life. Otherwise, it's difficult to hear the voice of the Creator. Create time to rest and rejuvenate, and speak to your Creator. Speak to the one who created all things. The Sacred Traveler wants you to know, on the journey we often gather things that don't support us or are no good for us. It's time to say goodbye to fellow travelers, relationships, situations, objects, and any clutter that doesn't help you be the best you. Keep what works and let go of the rest. Doing what is essential and releasing everything else is one of the fastest ways to align with a more tranquil vibration of the spiritual realm. Clear things from your schedule that do not advance your life forward. Even a small amount of this cleansing can make you feel such a big difference. And I love it. And so a lot of us are doing spring cleaning. Keep it up. That's the advice. This person in this picture obviously just took something and dumped it in the trash. If you guys can see, he dropped something off there in the dumpster, and he's traveling on. Okay, so he dropped something off that was weighing him down. And if you are carrying some kind of a burden, some kind of a pain, drop it off, because it's not helping you accelerate your journey any faster. If you have things cluttering your life in your home, drop it off. With Goodwill, give it to friends and family, take it back to the store. Whatever it is, just get rid of it. It's not going to help you be more meditative. It's not going to help you feel better. It's not going to help you bring in a relationship. It's not going to help you look better. Nothing. None of the above. So just get rid of it. Give it thanks. Thank you for being a part of my life. Whoever, whatever this thing is in your life. And walk away. Okay, leave it behind. The most important thing to say goodbye, one of the most important reasons to say goodbye is to release that person and yourself. And maybe you should do some kind of an act where you write it down, whatever this is, if it's emotional or if it's a person. Write it down and say, thank you for your lessons. Thank you for your love. Thank you for everything you brought towards my life that helped me be who I am today. Your energy no longer serves me. It's not helping me. It's not helping me grow. It's not bringing me forward. It's hindering me. So I release you. I release you now from my energy with a grateful heart and with love. I release you. Thank you so much for everything, and you just no longer serve me. And burn the paper into a little bowl and let the ashes blow in the wind. Get your ashes, throw it up in the air, let it blow away in the wind. Goodbye. Say goodbye to that person or that emotion, okay? And that's if it's something not tangible, you know? You want to do that for something non-tangible. And if it is something that is tangible that's holding you back, put it away. If you want to put pictures away or items away in a box, put it away. Say thank you and just say you're no longer serving me. Put it away, put it in the garage somewhere or the attic, or you can just release it and let it go to the Goodwill, or give it to a friend or family member, or give it back to that person, you know, whatever it is. But I think you should be taking some actions right now for releasing. Okay, Aries? Because you're going to start traveling again and moving forward in your life, just like this chariot. And it's a time to not be dragged down by them or by anything. Okay? So that's it, guys. I love you. Thank you so much for watching. Remember, this love is a journey, not a destination, so just keep swimming. I'm going to go ahead and finish up this extended, and it will be posted up most likely tomorrow, okay? And if you haven't been able to log in, please keep trying. Check your spam. But when you do order these, if you're first to order these, don't type so fast. Check the email that you're using for your login and save your password. Don't see the dots. Let it show you what you're writing down so you know and you can see, and make sure they match so you guys can go in there and see the extendeds, okay? And that's about it. If you guys are interested in purchasing my cards, please go to jks1111.com. And if you're interested in an emergency reading, please go there to jks1111.com. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. Good night. Bye. Bye, Aries. I appreciate you. I love you, Aries. See you tomorrow. Bye, guys.